Good evening, everyone. The race in the WCHA is getting tighter and tighter as the season begins to wind down. NMU and Michigan Tech finishing up their home series tonight in Marquette. Let's get right to the highlights. First period, we're scoreless. Huskies with the numbers. Blake Pietola to Reed Sturos, tipping it in front of the net for the goal. Tech goes on top 1-0. Later on the power play, Wildcats looking for a goal, and Dominic Shine capitalizes for the Wildcats. It's his 5th goal of the year. We're tied at 1. It was a back-and-forth game in the first period. Tech's Daniel Holmberg smartly camps out in front of the net, and he is rewarded with the goal as Michigan Tech regains the lead 2-1. Let's go back to the Wildcats now. Mashmeyer, VJ, blast. Doherty gets this puck in through traffic somehow, so we're tied again, this time at 2. In the third period, Tanner Caro will get the game winner from Alex Patan as Michigan Tech regains the lead 3-2 with about 15 minutes left. Then with less than a minute left, Wildcats running out of time just could not find any room in front of the net due to fantastic goaltending play by Phoenix Copley as Michigan Tech goes on to sweep NMU on the road 3-2. With the final analysis of the game, let's go to our announcers, Mark Evans and Dave Ellis.
Well, Lily, it was really everything you expect between Northern Michigan and Michigan Tech here tonight, Dave. We saw a little bit of everything.
Yeah, there are two kinds of players in this game, Mark. There's the guys that move the piano. They're the ones that play the piano. Northern Michigan definitely moved the piano all over the ice, but the piano player for this one, Tanner Caro, with that great goal in the third period, and the Huskies just closed them out from there.
A lot of resiliency on both teams, which was fun to watch.
Well, you could tell it meant a lot to both of them. These points are crucial at this time of the year. Whoever got them was really, really going to be pleased with their effort on the weekend.
And again, unfortunately, if you're a Northern Michigan fan, you lose both games in this series, does some damage to you as far as your playoff hopes are concerned. We caught up with Walt Kyle a little while ago and got his thoughts after a 3-2 loss to Michigan Tech.
Yeah, absolutely. We can't, it is playoff mode. I mean, you have to win games right now, and that's the way it is. But you control your effort, you control your quality of play, you control your discipline. Other stuff, you don't control you don't always control the outcome.
As you know, this league is each night everything can change dramatically. So we've got a weekend off. We can regroup, get healed up, and get ready to go down to Minnesota State and play our last two. But the points are huge. Anytime you can pick up points right now with the standings, it's very, very important.
Back around the net.
With the sweep, Michigan Tech sits firmly at 3rd place in the standings, while NMU will slip back into 9th place. Let's check on some more scores. Ferris State defeats Alaska Anchorage 5-3, so they maintain that lead in the WCHA, while Lake State slips by Alabama Huntsville 3-2. They're now tied for 5th, and the Royals earn a much-needed victory over Tri-City 4-3. Over at Lakeview Arena, the Marquette hockey team honored its 8 seniors this afternoon as the team hosted Calumet. We'll pick it up in the first period. Calumet moving the puck, and Robert Urkla scoring off the one-timer. Copper Kings strike first, 1-0. Later in the first, Lucas Klingler to Justin Kane, and his slap shot is good, so we're tied at 1. And from then on, it was going to be all Redmen, and the seniors will be making a statement. Alex Zerbel, Brett Spacker, back to Zerbel. That's a goal, folks. Marquette takes the 2-1 lead. They go on to win this one big, 5-1 over Calumet on Senior Day. In some girls basketball, number 4 Lawrence at the Big 5 poll hosting Calumet. First quarter, Lake State recruit Maddie Swanson. Nice jumper from the baseline. It's 11-2 Purple Hornets. Moments later, her pass is on the money to Kelsey Ross for the layup. It's 13-2 Lawrence. Timeout Copper Kings. Calumet, though, responds. Clara Lucas over to Abby Bajorn for 3. However, the Purple Hornets will hold on to defend home court as they win this one 78-64. In some great Northern Conference basketball action today, Menominee visiting Escanaba. Here's Lexi Christian for the bucket. Menominee leading by 6, 24-18. Next, Paige Owens finds Amber Woods wide open for the 3-point shot. Menominee leading 31-22 at the half. In the third quarter, Sydney Gaffner to Michelle Lefebvre, and she buries the 3. She led the Eskimos with 17 points, but it's not enough as the Maroons beat the Eskimos 61-51. In more girls scores, Superior Central bests Kearney Nato 55-32, while Gladstone defeats Iron Mountain at home 43-30. Munising topping Rapid River by 14, 56-42. In the girls Northern Lights Championship game, Maplewood Baptist is your winner 72-25 over Mackinac Island. Over in the boys, Marcus Antela led Republic with 22 points as they defeat Mid-Penn 63-55, while Keenan Lampinen leads Kearney to a 2-point victory over Forest Park 53-51. Alex Utenin adds 20 points for Jeffers as they defeat Ontonagon 60-51, while Lake Linden defeats Calumet by 5, 49-44. In the Northern Lights Boys Championship game, it's Maplewood Baptist with the sweep. Elijah May adding 26 points for the Black Bears as they defeat Marais 60-48. In some college basketball, Mark Movrich and the Gogebic Community College women host Northland International. Two Hurley grads combined for this hoop as Samantha Ofstad finding Brittany Raisinin for the shot here as the Gogebic team going up 2-0. Later, Ofstad had 11 points, 10 assists, this one to Heather Celine for 2. The Northland team committed 28 turnovers as it would not matter much as the Lady Simpsons win big 81-68. The men's team had a good pregame dance, but not many two baskets at the start, though. Ewan Trout Creek's Jordan LaPlante spotting North Central's Bryce Bilski connecting from downtown, pacing the Sampsons with 16 points. Liddell Hickman's three-point attempt turns into a nice pass for Colin Miller, dropping it in. 11 points off the bench for Miller as the men hold on to win this one 67-64. And two teams traveling down south for some big matchups over the weekend. It was worth the wait for the NMU women. They win by 10 points over Northwood. Annie Rubendunz led the team with 17 points, and the men fall just short to Northwood 68-67. The Michigan Tech women defeat Lake State 72-60 behind Mackenzie Pertu's 22 points, while the men fall to Lake State 82-61.